Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel and welcome back to some more Warlock of Firetop Mountain. I think that's the correct title. But anyway, let's get into the second part of the dungeon. Which I think is actually, well, sorry, second part of the maze. So we've made it through the mountain, we've made it through the first part of the maze, where we had to fight some minotaurs and some ghostly hands. Lots of ghostly hands that we didn't need to fight, annoyingly. But, hey, we learnt not to go into dead ends and then back out. I'm pretty sure that before I died, I didn't have to fight them the second time I went through the room. But I can't remember. But anyway, we're in here, and we've spoke to this old guy here who took away some of our luck. But we have an extra life now, so if we die again, we come back to here, which is good. Or I think probably just before we speak to this guy. So yes, let's get into this. Let's have some fun. I hope you all enjoy the video. If you do, remember to hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and let's keep going. So we're gonna head north. You step into a cozy looking room. In the center is a wooden rectangular table with 3 figurines seated around it. There are figures seated around it. There is also a large wooden dresser to your right and a sideboard to your left. At the far end of the room is a large painting that depicts a window, complete with curtains and green lawn beyond. One of the seated figures appears to be telling a story, and he looks up at you, beckoning you over to sit in a chair. For some strange reason, you feel a compulsion to join these characters at the table. You walk over and take a seat. You enter a room with 5 wizards standing around a glowing yellow orb, performing arcane rituals, the storyteller says. There is a small round table with assorted bottles on it, a set of stone steps leading into sinister darkness, and a large chasm in the far corner. Something deep in the chasm is causing it to glow. What do you do? So you will examine the round table, climb the stairs, investigate the chasm, get up and leave the room. Well, let's examine the round table. I want to look at the stuff on the round table. One of the figures shouts. The storyteller speaks up again and looks towards you. There are 3 bottles on the round table. There is a tall, thin bottle, a short, round bottle, and a square bottle. Which one do you drink? Drink from the tall, try the round, choose the square, get up and leave the room. Let's try the round bottle. I say we try the round bottle, one of the figures says to the storyteller. You pick up the round bottle in your hand and examine it. Feels safe enough. Uncorking the bottle, you quickly take a swig. The liquid tastes pleasant, a little sweet. The sweetness begins to get stronger and intensifies, becoming sickening. You begin to gag and cannot help but spit in an effort to get rid of the horrid get the horrid taste out of your mouth. Too bad, cries the storyteller. This was a special brew to take care of nosy adventurers. It has the unpleasant side effect of cursing you with bad luck. So, a few minutes ago we had perfect luck. Now we got no luck. Not fair, cries one of the figures. That's cheating. This feels like some strange game they are playing. You conclude that it is unlikely ever to be popular, so you decide to halt your unlucky streak. Okay, let's go south. Fine, let's go east. And let's go north again. The corridor abruptly ends and you find yourself facing a large wooden door. Carved into the face is a vicious-looking demon. It has 5 large red dots painted in blood on the surface. Let's investigate the door. The door looks quite sturdy, but you could break it down if you were strong enough. There may be some other way of opening it. Hold up the human skull with 5 dots painted on it. We don't have that. We have one with 1 dot. Hold on the ball ammo. Okay, so we're going to exit. And we're going to head south. Well, we're going to keep following our tradition of going this way. And then up. And then north. Okay. Let's go west this time. Something tells me this is going to lead to something bad. It's another one of... Okay, so with 3 large red dots. Okay. So I'm guessing with 3 red dots painted on it. No, so we're going to exit the room. We're going to go back. Go east. Might as well finish off this section. Go east. 1 red dot on it. Okay. Investigate the door. We hold up the human skull with 1 dot painted on it. Holding up the skull to the door, it begins to glow an unearthly green colour. The door also begins glowing, and the wood creaks as the face of the door begins to distort. In a burst of energy, the wood splinters and you take cover as wood scatters across the room. The skull you were holding then crumbles to dust in your hands. You walk through the entrance and into a small room. In the far corner is a table, and resting on the table is another human skull. This one has 4 dots on its forehead. You have a strong feeling you'll be needing this, so you stick it into your backpack. You decide to leave this room and go back to... Okay. We shall head east then. Head south. So far this is a little bit simpler than the last maze. We'll go west. Now saying that, you enter a small room. That has corridors leading off from it in all directions. Sitting cross-legged in the middle of the chamber is a strange-looking character dressed as a fool, but in a darker styled version of a fool's costume. They stare at you, a mask with a permanent grin covering their face. Welcome to the heart of the maze. I am but a simple fool. They introduce themselves simply. You cautiously ask the fool what they are doing here. Mayfos is the name. As you can see, to learn more from me, I'll need gold ×3. Give Mayfos 3 gold pieces. 3 gold pieces. Boo. Penny pincher. Money grubber. Cheapskate. Their mood instantly changes as they snatches the coins from your hands with a laugh. I'll take it anyway. Minus 3 gold pieces. I hear that the mighty Zagor has a chest of wonders that requires many keys to open. These keys are wily and wander around Firetop Mountain on their own. Then they pause and lean close to you. Did you find anything interesting so far? Tell Mayfos you have found nothing in the maze. You tell Mayfos that you haven't found anything of interest in the maze. They quietly chuckle, which explodes into cackling laughter. Liar, 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 they shout as they hop around the room, pointing at you. Then they suddenly stop. Suit yourself, but you should have trusted Mayfos. Let's go west. Don't like that guy. Don't like jesters. Don't like fools. But let's carry on. Guessing this kind of links up, yes. Go south. Go south again. 4 red dots. Right, let's investigate the door. Hold up the human skull with 4 red dots painted on it. And pretty much the same thing happens. We get 3 red dots. I know where that door is, so let's go find it. Go north. Go north. Go north again. And all the way this way. And then we keep wandering the maze. Keep going this way. And once more. We should be able to get in here. Investigate the door. Hold up the skull with 3 red dots painted on it. And yep, the same thing happens. We get the one with 2 red dots. So we haven't found that door yet. But I have an idea where it might be. So let's go south. Go south. Well, we'll go south from here. Go west. That just leads round in a circle. Fine. Might as well check out this bit, since we're down this way. And nothing so far. Examine the pit, walk around the edge. Yeah, we'll examine the pits. Test my luck. No. There's no way. I'm gonna die here. No. We need 1. We can't get 1. We instantly fail. Okay, yeah. Didn't like players playing tricks on your eyes. And walk around the edge of the pits. Carefully walk around the edge of the pits. You are about halfway across when you hear the sound of heavy stonework grinding together. All of a sudden, the block you are standing on lifts upwards at great speeds. As you hurtle upwards, you hear a metallic noise and see a large spike descending from the roof. You slam into the spike before falling into the pits. Lose 8 stamina. Awesome. Go east. No. Go west. Do I have to go back through this? I do. I don't want to examine the pits. Go west. Okay, it doesn't trigger a second time. Good. So I've got no way of recovering any stamina, unfortunately. So if it doesn't trigger any other times, that's good. If it does, then we're dead. Yeah, I've got 0 luck, so it's not going to go well for us if we have to do any more luck testing. Okay, investigate the door. We've got that skull, and this one should give us the one with 5 or 6 on it. 6 red dots. That means we've got to go past the spike pit again, which I don't like the sound of. Thinking it's going to be bad for us. Can we just paint the extra dot on ourselves? Why is that not allowed? But so far, this has been interesting. I would say easy, but I don't want to jinx it, so let's not examine the pit. Go east. Investigate the door. Hold up the skull. And the same thing happens. We get 5 red dots. That should be the last one then. And yeah, go west. So we've just got to go up there and then see what happens. Let's see what is in here. If there's nothing in here, that's going to be interesting. And we get there's a scroll. Aha! You walk through the entrance and into a small room. In the far corner is a table, and resting on the top is a large rolled-up scroll. On inspection, you notice that it has a red wax seal with a large 400 stamped into it. This must be the one the Maze Master asked you for earlier. Skip to the end. Okay. We've got another achievement unlocked. And then we just have to go back to the Maze Master and see what happens. Yes, give him the item you asked for. You pull out the scroll from your pack. The Maze Master's eyes gleam as he takes it from your possession. "You've done well, adventurer," he exclaims as he breaks the seal and unfurls the scroll. 400, your quest is over. He turns the scroll around and reads aloud the number 400, followed by the word, "Your quest is over." You are a little confused as your quest is far from over. "You look rightfully confused," continues the Maze Master. "Don't worry, this scroll is an old artifact that was created over 30 years ago. Many a young brave adventurer sought it and many perished. You will no doubt have come across their pitiful souls on your journey. I hear that there is one called Oriana, who has harvested these souls, but my guess is you will have already met her." "Yep, I have." The Maze Master begins waving his hands in a circle, and a bright light engulfs you. You find yourself back in the tall, pillared room with the intricate glass globe. It seems that Zagor's trap can be quite devious. Let's leave through the door. The passageway ahead runs northwards for some time. Finally, you reach a small room that contains a large wooden door. There is a wooden bench which will be convenient for a rest. Okay, let's. Your keen eye examines the door further. You notice that it seems to be very faintly humming. It looks as though the door has some kind of enchantment on it. I'd better be careful. Let's take a rest. I don't have any provisions, unfortunately, so we're just getting 5 hit points back, or 5 stamina back. And follow the passageway. Yeah, because it's humming. I don't like the sound of it. You continue along the tunnel, which bends to the west and begins to get quite narrow. You follow the passageway when you see a dull glow, which becomes more intense by the seconds. By Titan's beards, that's fire up ahead. You prepare yourself, prepare to dodge the flames, drink the potion of fire protection. Thinking quickly, you drink the potion of fire protection. More flames blast towards you from down the corridor. You instinctively brace yourself and cover your eyes as the flames wash over you, but you're unharmed. The potion has worked. Feeling quite pleased with yourself, you stride confidently through the flames, completely unharmed. Continue to go through the door. Oh look, it'd be a dragon. Reaching a small rocky arch, you have to stoop to pass through. On the other side of the arch, you pause and look around. You're in a large... Will that be a growl of a dragon? You're in a large cavern which disappears into a distant blackness. The cavern is partially lit by a misty light shaft beaming in through a hole in the roof. You cannot see a way through. As you shine your lantern around the cavern, you hear a rumble. A dull glow flickers in the blackness. What is that strange glow? Wait, that's more fire. Suddenly a jet of fire shoots from the depths of the cavern, narrowly missing you and singeing the mossy growths on the wall. You throw yourself to the ground and look up to see a large dragon stalking out of the darkness towards you. Smoke curls from its nostrils. Its scaly red skin glistens with an oily covering. There is the dragon. The beast is some 50 meters long. Use DiMaggio's Dragon Fire spell. You remember DiMaggio's small leather-bound book and silently mouth a spell containing within its pages. You shout loudly at the dragon and it stops in its tracks. It cocks its head to one side and eyes you suspiciously. You fling a stone at its head and the rock bounces off its nose. The beast lets out an angry cry and breathes deeply, a roaring sound being created from within its throat. The dragon exhales, and from between its teeth you can see another fireball building up. You prepare yourself, and as the ball of flames comes from its mouth, you cry... A kill, a riff, a cam, a riff, a riff, a riff, DiMaggio! The fireball continues no further. With an agonized scream, the dragon tries to shake the flames from its snout, but the burning continues. Squealing in agony, the dragon turns its back and leaps into the blackness, flailing its head from side to side. And use DiMaggio's hidden spell. We beat the dragon. With the dragon no longer a threat, you decide to explore its lair. Unfortunately, there are no piles of gold and treasure in its cave. After you have finished searching, you discover a passageway that leads out to the dragon's lair. There you go. We easily defeated that dragon because we got something way earlier on that helped us. Ah, crap. Now we've got a chessboard with what looks like skeletons that are going to attack us. Working your way through the tunnel, you soon reach a magnificent hallway. Lining the floor of black and white tiles, forming a checkerboard pattern all the way to the other end of the hall. At the far end of the hall is a simple wooden door. Along either side of the hall are what appears to be statues of skeletons. They are standing in place in threatening poses, armed with various weapons. The room exudes an aura of danger. Great, more skeletons. I'm sure they have yet another trick for me. Looking again, your keen eye notices the skeletons appear to have changed position. Each skeleton is now facing you with their weapons ready. If only I found this bull amulet, I might be able to use it at some point. Stride confidently down the hallway. Yeah, let's just walk casually. Okay, we're going to fight the skeletons. I think that was going to happen regardless. There's what, 4 of them? Let's see how they attack. I'm going to move to there. I'm going to move to there. Slash rights. I'm going to attack there. I'm going to move to there. I'm going to move to there. I'm going to move to there. And we are going to attack. They're going to attack forwards. This is very good to know. We're going to attack. They can attack forward in 2 tiles though. A bit backwards. I'm gonna move backwards. Move to there. I think we're gonna attack there. There. And slash rights. That gets 2 of them. We're going to move to there. Oh, we got clipped again. We're going to move to there. Then we're going to move to there. Then we're going to attack you. We clash. Guarded. Interesting. I don't really want to move here, but I think we can still do this from this really, really stupid position I put myself in. Ooh, I can dodge bolt, but it's not going to help me. Guarded, okay. We're going to attack. We clash. Don't like that they guard this. Attack. Yeah. 1 is down. We took 2 more damage. No. going to attack. I think he's going to move forward, so just attack. And then we're going to attack. We clash. We can't do any damage to him. Oh, no, we can. Ah, it's if you've got a shield. Okay, that makes a bit more sense. I'm going to move. Yes. And then I'm going to dodge bolts. Got him! And dodged that thing. Awesome. Let's attack. We're on 2 hit points. This is bad. Now we're going to move there. No, we're not going to go there. Not going to go there. We're going to attack there. Then we're going to attack. Awesome. We do win, and we defeat the skeleton guards. You reach a large wooden door, which is slightly ajar. Carefully, you ease it open a little further and poke your head around the side to see what is in the room. You see a small old man sitting at a table on his own, playing with a pack of cards. He looks quite a harmless old soul, grey-haired and bearded. He is seated. I've always fancied myself a bit of a card player. Maybe I should politely offer him a game. So we can either burst through the door and draw a weapon on the old man, or generally knock on the door and enter, greet the old man courteously. Fine, we're going to be nice and see what happens. See if we can win a deck of cards game. The old man looks at you, accepts your greetings, and bids you sit down. You sit at the table and notice that he is glaring at you. His piercing stare is becoming hypnotic. In your mind, a battle is being fought, and you wrestle with your thoughts to repel the invader. Get out of my head, old man. Test your skill. Good job is not luck. And we fail. Really? I'm hypnotized. Awesome. His gaze burns into your brain, and you cannot rip your eyes away from the line of sight. You feel your very soul being ripped apart, and you hear the screams of fallen heroes echoing in your ears. Minus 30 souls. That's not the worst thing in the world. Finally, you somehow managed to rip your eyes away from his line of sight. He opens his mouth and speaks. To your amazement, instead of an old man's voice, the whole room resonates to a powerful voice, which seems to be coming from the walls themselves. How dare you challenge the might of Zagor? I think we found our person. You throw a glance back at the old man and see him changing before your very eyes. This man is younger, stronger, and more imposing than before. Sorry. He is dressed in robes of rich velvet and gold. His eyes are aflame with a blue glow, and they are fixed directly on yours. His hands begin to sparkle with a strange magical energy. Zagor, the Warlock of Firetop Mountain, has been expecting you. Prepare for battle. I've got 2 stamina left. 2. Grip your weapon firmly in advance. Look through your pack for something that could... a piece of cheese. Eat the piece of cheese. Laugh resonates in his chambers. We will see which one of us is the mouse, he cries, holding his hands in the air, and he snaps his fingers in a bow at you. We're gonna fight them. Yeah, okay. Right. I'm gonna move to there. Burning, okay. Attack there. I think we're gonna do. If only I knew whether Dodge Volt would fire after he moves or not. Does indeed go afterwards. Good. I think we stay at range, basically, as best we can. So it looks like he's going to move forward. So I'm going to attack. I'm going to move to there. And I'm going to attack. Looks like he's going to move forward, so attack. Then I'm going to move backwards. And we're going to attack. That's fine. We're going to... No, move. Oh, crap. We can't dodge this. We can't dodge it! Skill of 13 to skill of 8. I pinned myself in. Let's attack. We're going to clash. If we die, we die. Looks like we're going to die. We lost. We're defeated. Ah, game over. I mean, we got to the end, but we don't get anywhere. That really sucks. But I do know how to get through the maze now. And I think there's a few bits where I died to the spiders first time. My first death was the spiders, and that was something that we could have avoided. I can't remember what the other one was. And then there was one in the first part of the maze. And we didn't die after that. We did alright. Until we met big guy. I can beat that guy. I kind of wish there was a way of just going back a little bit, because I don't want to replay the whole thing. I'd rather just fight that last battle once more, but alas. Okay, so no, it's not completely over. Not yet. We are back where we were, and I have not died once. I have all of my resurrection stones. Let's see if we get to use them. Also, Mars used some provisions, because I'm going in a little bit wounded. I'll use another one as well. That's fire. Fine. And, yeah. Burst through the door, draw your weapon, surprise the old man. Let's see what happens this time. See if we can gain the upper hand in any way. Because this is... oh, he's vanished. Oh. Okay, no. He doesn't quite vanish yet. This is Zagor. We know we've got to fight him. We've read all this before. Prepare yourself. So this is basically the chance you get to do something there. Grip your weapon firmly and advance towards him. Look through your pack for something you could use. Ooh, I did pick up a silver crucifix. Also, I bought the maze jumper, and that is amazing for 75 gold. You skip the entirety of the first and second parts of the maze, and you don't have to do any of it. So that's why I survived, because I skipped all of that. And piece of cheese? No. Change your mind, attack him directly. Yeah. Okay, so the cross is needed somewhere else, I'd imagine. I can't remember where I picked it up from, but I picked it up. Cool, so we only lost this because we were slightly wounded when we went into this fight. I have a feeling we're going to do okay. We're going to attack. And I'm going to attack again. I have a feeling... Ooh, dodgeball was not needed. No, we're going to move. I basically don't want to stand in front of him. Move. Or to either side. Got him. Now we're kind of in exactly where I didn't want to be. So we're going to move to there. But that's good. We're going to attack. He's going to move, so... He's moving away. I'm going to move there. He's going to attack again, so we're going to move there. He's going to move, so dodge bolts? No. That didn't help us. Yeah, we're going to move there. Ooh, he caught me this time. Right slash. That works. I think he's going to move away. Ooh, we got shoved. Okay, we're going to attack him and clash with him. We are way underskilled. And we did lose, and we're immobilized. Fine, we have to attack. It's fine by me. And dodge bolts. Hell yeah, we got him! And we're going to just attack there. And attack again. Dodge bolt is a few turns away, so we're going to move. You know what? I'm going to attack him directly. Because even if we lose, we may be immobilized, but that's fine. I don't think he can attack me directly. No, he can't attack forwards because he's used that attack. So we are victorious. And we get 7 souls for him. You've defeated the Warlock of Firetop Mountain. Let's open the door. So, with the Warlock now defeated, you know that Zagor's reign over these lands is over. You approach the door and turn the handle. The door opens to reveal a small, dimly lit room. The walls are hung with ornate curtains laced in silver and gold. A single flame burns in one corner, throwing light on a low table in the middle of the floor. On this table is a large chest. You step up to investigate the chest, and from all around, yet from nowhere, a mysterious sound fills the room. It sounds like the rumbling of thunder clouds preparing to make storm. You approach the chest and you can see it is held shut by 3 locks. As you approach, the noise gets louder. We'll examine it a bit more closely. You crouch down in front of the chest and look at it more closely. At its front are 3 locks. It seems that Zagor is no fool, and even after his defeat, has guarded his treasure closely. Unlock the chest with Zagor's keys. Use 2 of Zagor's keys. Reveal the most valuable treasure with 3 of Zagor's keys. Discover that you have none of Zagor's keys in your pack. I do not. Sadly, you've not found any keys to access Zagor's chests. You know you must make the journey back to Anvil with only the items you have found in the mountain up to this point. You traverse back through the depths of the mountain, making sure to avoid all the areas still filled with creatures you have faced. Now that Zagor is dead, all the traps and tricks seem to have disarmed themselves. You finally reach the entrance to Firetop Mountain, where you started your journey. Travel to Anvil. And there is a statue of someone holding a dice. You stagger exhaustedly back into Anvil, making a beeline for the nearest tavern. You are immediately mobbed by villagers who are dying to know what's happened in the mountain. You regale them with barely exaggerated tales of magic and monsters, and the villagers ply you with beer and food. Their eyes are goggling at your amazing stories. With a small amount of gold you have found in the mountain, Actually, I think I spent all the money on the maze skip thing, so I'm pretty poor, actually. You buy yourself a horse and begin to head back to Sardath. The sale of your valuable locket will no doubt give you newfound wealth, allowing you to settle down to a quiet life. And in time, the name of Dekion Strom will become legendary as the hero that defeated the Warlock of Firetop Mountain. Your quest is over. And that's it. We are now over. It is all done. And yes, we did defeat him, but we didn't get any of his treasure, sadly, because we didn't go the right path. There are many paths. We took one, and it led us through to victory, but not to riches. But hey, that's the end of the video. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, remember to hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and I shall see you next time for some... Well, if I come back to this, it'll be a different character, and we can see if we can complete it with that character. But with some more mech destruction, with the new updates for Rogue Tech. So, see you all then.